Jai Shri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, prayers while Queen Kunti and Parikshit said. So, here in the verse 22, Queen Kunti telling to Vasudeva, Lord Sri Krishna, that my respectful obeisances are unto you. O Lord, whose abdomen is marked with a depression like a lotus flower, who are always decorated with garlands of lotus flower, whose glance is as cool as the lotus, and whose feet are engraved with lotus. So here it is mentioned Nama Pankaja Navaya, Nama Pankaja Maline, Nama Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankaja Karaya. So here the purport is, here are some of the specific symbolical marks of a spiritual body of the personality of Godhead, which distinguished his body from the body of all others. They are all special feature of the body of the Lord. The Lord may appear as one of us, but he is always distinct by his specific bodily features. Srimati Kunti claims herself unfit to see the Lord because of her being a woman. This is claimed because women, Sudras, the labor class and Divija Bandhus, or the witched descendants of higher three classes, are unfit by intelligence to understand transcendental subject matter concerning the spiritual name, fame, attributes, forms, etc. of the supreme absolute truth. Such person, although they are unfit to enter into the spiritual affairs of the Lord, can see him as the Archa Vigraha, who descends to the material world just to distribute favors to the fallen souls, including the above mentioned Omen, Sudras, and Divija Bandhus. Because of fallen soul cannot see anything beyond the matter. The Lord condescends to enter into each and every one of the innumerable universe as the Govardhasakai Vishnu, who grows a lotus stem from the lotus like depression in the center of his transcendental abdomen. And the was Brahma, the first living being in the universe, is one. Therefore, the Lord is known as the Pankaja Navi. The Pankaja Navi Lord accepts the Arka Vigraha, his transcendental form, in the different element, namely a form within the mind, a form made of wood, a form made of earth, a form made of metal, a form made of jewelry, a form made of paint, a form drawn on sand, etc. All such forms of the Lord are always decorated with garland of lotus flowers, and there should be a soothing atmosphere in the temple of worship to attract the burning attention of the non-devotees always engaged in material wanderings. The meditators worship a form within the mind. Therefore, the Lord is merciful even to the women, Sudras, and the Divija Bandhus, provided they agree to visit the temple of worship in different form made for them. Such temple visitors are not idolaters, as alleged by some men with a poor founded knowledge. All the great Acharya established such temple of worship in all places just to favor the less intelligent, and one should not pose himself as a transcendenting the stage of temple worship while one actually in the category of the Sudras and the women or less. One should begin to see Lord from his lotus feet gradually rising to the things: waist, chest, and face. One should not try to look at the face of the Lord without being accustomed to see the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. Srimati Kunti, because of her being the aunt of the Lord, did not begin to see the Lord from the lotus feet because the Lord might feel ashamed. And thus Kunti Devi, just to save a painful situation for the Lord, began to see the Lord just above his lotus feet, that is, from the waist of the Lord, gradually rising the face and then down to the lotus feet. In the round, everything is in order. So here it is mentioned in the next verse. Kunti said to Vyasadeva, O Rishikesa, master of saints and lord of lords, you have released your mother Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by envious King Kansa, and me and my children from a series of constant dangers. So here Queen Kunti said, Queen Kunti uvacho, Yatha ऋषिकेश खलेन देवकी कृष्ण कंसेन रुधाशिरं सुचर्पिता विमोचितं संहतमजविवः तथैव नाथेन मोहुर्विपदगन्नत. So here the purport is Devaki, the mother of Krishna and sister of King Kansa, was put into prison along with her husband Vasudeva. Because the envious king was afraid of being killed by Devaki's eighth son Krishna, he killed all the sons of Devaki who were born before Krishna. But Krishna escaped the danger of a child soldier because he was transferred to the house of Nanda Maharaja. Lord Sri Krishna foster father Kunti Devi also along with her children was also saved from a series of dangers. But Kunti Devi was shown far more favor because Lord Sri Krishna did not save the other children of Devaki. Where was he saved widow, and there was none to help her except Krishna. The conclusion is that Krishna endows more favor to a devotee who is in greater danger. Sometimes he puts his pure devotee in such dangers because in that condition of helplessness the devotee becomes more attached to the Lord. The more of the attachment is there for the Lord, the more success is there for the devotee. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna. The last word is very important, and this was already I experienced. I cannot say, I cannot express also when God is giving you some um, favor, or God will giving you the God will give you such danger, because in that condition the helplessness of the devotee becomes more attached to the Lord. The more attachment is there for the Lord, the more success is there in the devotee. That is the statement given by Queen Kunti. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.